If you're thinking about moving to the Oklahoma City area and investing here, or even if you're just wondering if OKC is a good place to buy a home in 2026, this video is going to save you a lot of time and potentially a lot of money. So listen up, because Oklahoma City is one of the most underrated real estate markets in the entire country. And people from all over the United States are starting to figure that out. Here's the thing though, there are also a few things nobody tells you before you move here. And if you're not very careful, you could end up buying in the wrong area and overpaying for properties. So today I'm going to break everything down. What it's actually like living in Oklahoma City, where you should rent versus where you should buy, the best areas to live, why investors are quietly pouring money into this market. And if we haven't met before, my name is Tiffany and I am a local real estate broker here in the Oklahoma City area and Edmond area. And I have helped buyers and sellers and have closed over $35 million in real estate. So I see the market every single day. One of the biggest reasons that people are moving to the Oklahoma City area right now is affordability. Compared to cities like Dallas and Denver, Austin, Phoenix, OKC is still relatively low home prices. Many parts of the country average prices between $500,000 and $800,000, but in Oklahoma City, you can still buy a home in a great neighborhood for $250,000, all the way up to $450,000. That's a really good entry price point. And this price gap is exactly why investors are relocating and buyers are relocating, and this has caught a lot of their attention. Another major reason people move here is for the quality of life. Oklahoma City has completely transformed over the last decade. Downtown has exploded with development. Restaurants, bars, Riverwalk, professional sports, parks, entertainment, everything, you got it. The Thunder Arena and Scissortail Park, the Boathouse, there's Midtown, there's the Paseo Arts District. There's a lot going on over here. And if you are planning to raise a family or if you are raising a family, there are also some exciting school districts in the metro area like Oakdale, my personal favorite and where I personally live. Edmond, great school. In Deer Creek, also highly rated, amazing schools. Those areas are some of the most sought after places for families that are relocating, so prices in those tend to be a little bit more expensive and very competitive. They sell quickly. In my neighborhood of Oakdale, I would say 50% of it sells off market before it even hits the market. Somebody knows somebody that wants to move in because it is that awesome. Now, this is where I see people make the biggest mistakes when they move here. They assume renting is cheaper, but in many cases, it's actually not. Let me give you an example. Right now in the Oklahoma City, it's very common to see rentals around $2,000, some upwards of $2,500. But it depends on the house price and the interest rate, of course. Many buyers can actually own a home for the same payment or even a little bit less. The biggest difference when you rent is that money is gone forever. I'm sure you are aware of that. But when you own a home, you're building equity every single month. And I always tell people, your landlord is building wealth with your rental payments. Remember that. Buying a home is how you start to build wealth for yourself. And that is exactly why real estate has created so many millionaires. It's amazing. One thing people don't realize is that Oklahoma City is very neighborhood driven, and each area has a completely different vibe. If you want something walkable with restaurants and bars, you want something like Midtown or Downtown or the Paseo, those are all amazing choices. If you want luxury homes, beautiful neighborhoods, areas like Nichols Hills are more prestigious in this state. If you're looking for great schools, family neighborhoods, places like Edmond, Oakdale, Deer Creek are extremely popular. But for investors, there are certain parts of the city where rental demand is increased strongly because of proximities to things like hospitals, universities, downtown, some little pockets of neighborhoods that people need to know about. And choosing the right neighborhood can literally make the difference between a home that appreciates rapidly and a property that barely moves in value. Oklahoma City is actually a hidden gem for real estate investors. One reason our property taxes are relatively low and compared to many other states. Another reason is our population growth and job market. Major employers here include Boeing, Tinker Air Force Base, Devon Energy, Continental Energy, Paycom, Hobby Lobby headquarters, Sonic headquarters. There are so many things here that bring in people, and so jobs are here, and it's creating a housing demand. Google is actually building a factory north of Edmond with 2,500 employees coming. It's going to be very exciting. Investors are also, they like Oklahoma City because you can still find properties that cash flow. Also extremely hard to do, but this has become rare in cities like California, New York, and even parts of Texas. So investors from out of state are starting to look here, and they want to buy homes here in Oklahoma City at a lower price point that are still going to generate income. But here's the truth. Now I want to be honest with you about something. Not every area in Oklahoma City is equal. There are neighborhoods that appreciate quickly, absolutely. And there are areas where property values move much slower. That's why working with someone who actually understands the local market can make a huge difference. When you buy in the right location, real estate becomes one of the most powerful wealth building tools available. If you're thinking about moving to the Oklahoma City area or buying a home, selling a home, or even investing in property here, I would love to help you. I have helped hundreds of buyers and sellers navigate this market, and I love sharing what I know about our city. You can reach me here directly, or I'll put my contact info down below. If you have found this video helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and share so that the algorithm will show you the next one. I love to post a lot of content on here about living in Oklahoma City, real estate tips, and investing strategies, and I'll see you guys in the next video.